What's going on, Pookie? Today, I'm going to teach you how to create a branded six-figure product page template that is proven to convert and will drastically increase your product success rate by having every single key element that you need to convince your customer that they need your product. And currently, all of my stores that are doing over 50 grand a month follow this blueprint to a T, including this store right here, which is crushing and doing over $4 per visitor that lands on it, which is buenissimo. It's beautiful. It's one of the sexiest things I've ever seen. So in this video, I'm going to teach you step by step this blueprint on this product right here that I know absolutely nothing about. But by the end of this video, we're going to have a high converting product page that crushes, and we're going to do it all for under $100. So if you're an absolute brokey who's sipping on tap water right now, then this video is perfect for you. So let's start out with our theme, which is going to be Glow by Lumen. I absolutely love this theme. It's only $37. What a steal. And if we scroll down the product page template, look at all these beautiful sections. We got benefit callouts, we got a survey percentage, we got video with text. I mean, really anything that you need is going to be on this theme for under $50, which is absolutely insane. So now that we have our theme picked out, the most important variable that you have to nail down with your product page is having an irresistible offer, because you can have the perfect headline, the perfect image, even a great product with great social proof. But if your offer is not enticing, then people are not going to buy, which is why you should always be split testing two unique offers to see which one will convert better. So we need to understand our numbers, which for this product, it's $18 for one and $37 for two. So the next step is I'm going to see what is the perceived value for leg massagers, calf massagers, and I can see on Jungle Scout, the average listing is going for about $120, which is great. But when I look at our specific calf massager, the price range is about $50 on the top listing. I saw some for $75, but the perceived value of the problem that my product solves is between $50 to $120 on average. So I'm going to keep our price within that ballpark range. Now, right now, our COGS are about, I would say, $18 for one. Now, I always aim for a 65% gross profit margin with every single offer that I have. So if I was going to do an offer for one, I need to be around $50 for one unit. So I could do $39.99 plus $10 shipping. I could do $49.99 plus free shipping. There's a few different ways we can get there, or we could try to do $54.99. So do a little bit higher, and then we could throw in a free complimentary gift. Now, the next question is, would people buy multiple of this product? Which in this case, yes, I can definitely see people buying a pair for both of their legs because they most likely have problems with both. So I also need to figure out what's going to be that good, solid offer for buying two. And maybe we should consider doing a BOGO deal at $79.99 as our secondary offer. I actually really like that idea of getting the pair for $79, and then if they want to get a second pair, maybe it's $130, a slight discount of 10 to 20%. So now we have our two distinct offers, and we'll talk about how to split test that a little bit later in the video, but we're going to do BOGO at around $99.99, and we'll figure out how to get there. We could be $89.99 plus $10 shipping. We'll figure that a little later. And then our other offer, which is just more of a volume discount. So yes, you can buy one at $49 plus maybe $5 shipping, and then buy two for $84, and maybe we do free shipping at that time. Now, if you want access to this KPI calculator, which I use before testing every single product, then comment KPI down below and I'll send this to you for free. So now we're inside the Glow theme, and we're going to click on products, and then we're going to create a new template for our specific leg massager. So from here, you can base this on a bunch of different product page templates. This theme comes with around 4 to 5 different ones, but I really personally like the product underscore alt. And this is what it looks like so far, and it looks honestly so good for a skeleton. It's got so many great sections, like this FAQ looks beautiful, this comparison table. We're going to use a lot of these different elements, but I also am going to add a few sections from an app called sections.store that will cost us around $9 per section just for the social proof. And then we may have 1 or 2 other apps as well. So let's get into that. Now, when you have an amazing theme, you really don't need to have too many apps. So these are the ones I'm going to be using personally. So Bucks is just a currency converting app. Flash is going to allow us to lazy load our product page to make sure it loads fast. And then LAI I'm going to use for customer reviews. Kaching is going to be for our bundle offer that we're going to be doing. And then AB convert is just so we can split test our first offer versus the second one. So we really don't need a whole lot, and we'll break down when we start to use each one. So for our theme, it's about $37. And for all the apps I mentioned with the free trials available for them, it should only cost you about an additional $20 to $30 a month. Now we're going to hop onto ChatGPT, and you can use the basic free version. And all you have to do is just tell it that, hey, I'm selling this leg calf massager. Give me some branded names that are only 1 to 2 words long. And right here, this first name, VitaWrap, I absolutely love. I mean, they have ZenWrap, Pulse Pro, all of these I feel like can work to some degree, but I'm gonna use VitaWrap because I really do like the sound of that. So I'm gonna grab that on over. And then what I typically do with my product names is I do VitaWrap and then a little dash symbol and then just what the actual product is, which in this case, it's a leg compression massager. So now that we have that done, the second most important step to nail your product page is your market research. You have to understand your target audience to a T and really get into their shoes, because let's be honest, most dropshippers are incredibly lazy. They want ChatGPT to write their entire description and do no work whatsoever. But when you do that, your copy just ends up being flat. It's not relatable. It's not human. So for me, I'm always going to read reviews on Reddit, on TikTok comments, on Amazon reviews, on competitors selling similar products to really get a grasp as to what are the main benefits, the problems, the pain points, and what is the exact words and lines that my target audience is saying that made them truly want to buy my product. So right here on Amazon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over the best lines that I love. So just to show you a few examples, easy to put on. Okay, so if I see that over and over and over again, then I should be mentioning that in one of my description blocks. If I also see here, okay, rechargeable. If people really care that this product is rechargeable, it's also wireless and portable, then of course, make sure you're mentioning what people are actually saying. Never make assumptions as to why people are buying your product. Just let the reviews guide all of your copy. Another review, easily portable. I use this on road trips towards the end of my pregnancy. That could be a potential angle, that if you are pregnant and you're dealing with these leg cramps, these calf cramps, and you can't really move around freely, then this can be a great massaging tool for you. So this person said that their legs are always sore after they go for a walk, but that could be a great angle for potential athletes. After practice, you're really sore, then this is a great way to relieve that stress and be 100% for your next practice or game. Now, after gathering and reading all of those reviews, I'm going to come to my own assumptions as to what I believe are the main benefits, pain points, and problems that my product actually solves to my target audience that they care about. But I'm also going to ask ChatGPT as well. I want to get a second opinion here. And ChatGPT is saying that this is for active individuals. It's for people with circulation issues. Here are the main value points. And this is also going to guide me in my copywriting to really craft a high converting description that speaks directly to my target audience better than all the other people selling my same exact product. Now, this ChatGPT market research prompt easily has made me over 6 figures this year, and it just cuts the time it takes to prepare a product in half, because that description does take a lot of time and you really need to make sure you're doing your due diligence. Now, if you want access to this prompt and the other prompts that I use to test products and scale to 6 figures, then they're all available inside my one-on-one dropshipping program, which is available for anyone that is interested in scaling a brand new dropshipping store from 0 to 1 grand a day in the next 90 days. Now, in that program, you not only get access to me, but a dedicated one-on-one coach that will message you 24/7 to answer all of your questions, but most importantly, give you feedback on the products you're selecting and your website and ads to tell you where you can improve to finally start scaling up your first winning product. Now, along with all that, you get 6 calls a week, so you get tons of feedback, tons of accountability, and by the end of it, you will know exactly how to market any product and make it a winner rather than hoping and praying that your next winner ends up being the one. So if you're ready to take the jump and finally invest in yourself so you can stop settling with these mediocre results and just watching YouTube videos and hoping that you'll get some success, then book a call down below with my team, as we currently have a few spots available that will go fast. So after using a few more of my patented ChatGPT prompts, we got some great information here for our FAQ, for our comparison chart, money back guarantee. All of these we will be using and probably tweaking around, because with ChatGPT, it's going to get you about, I would say, 70 to 80% of the way there. But typically with really important lines of copy, like your headlines and with the relatable problems, you're going to have to write that yourself. So we're going to use a lot of that as some placeholders for now, but let's get back to our actual product page design with the glow theme. So as we can see, it's got a lot of stuff going on, and we're just going to start by addition by subtraction. So I don't really like this FOMO block. I'm going down here. We have some things in stock. We have this random image. So let's get rid of that. And then if we go down to the bottom here, I don't really think we need this tab section. Yeah, we don't really need this. So I'm going to delete that. And then here, this headline part will keep. Comparison table I could see is keeping. I don't believe we're going to need the mega section, although it looks beautiful. I can't lie. Now these auto scrolling promotions, same thing. So I'm just going to go ahead and most likely delete, yeah, pretty much everything here at the bottom. Yeah, I don't think we're going to need the grids either. So right now, the only thing we're going to be keeping is this comparison table and this Q&A. Now, we are going to be adding a customer review section with LAI. And really quick, all we have to do that is just click add section. We go to apps, and then we'll do our LAI product review section right here. And we're going to drop that under our Q&A, because I'm going to have multiple forms of social proof that do show up. So once it gets loaded, the next thing I want to do is talk about the above the fold. This is the bread and butter because 100% of people are going to see this section. So I want to communicate a lot of the value, the use cases of my product right here at the top. So I like the title. The title's not bad. We have our review here, which we're gonna have to change out with the one from LAI. Price, we're gonna have to change that up. Now, I do like this text right here because this will allow us to do a sub description where we could call out the main problem that our product solves and then talk about some social proof as well. So this is our copy right here of struggling with calf pain, leg strains, blah, 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 blah. We'll get instant leg pain relief with the #1 doctor recommended compression leg massager. Now, we may have to make this text a little bit smaller, but I think that adds a ton of social proof. It calls out our target audience because if they don't have one of these problems, then yeah, they shouldn't be on this product page to begin with. Now, underneath this, I do want to also throw in some emoji benefits. So right here, we got some listed with this list and we're going to move them on up. So naturally with this theme, it has text/emoji benefits hidden. So I'm going to turn that back on and then I'm going to add this copy right here, which is portable and cordless. That was one of the main things we saw in reviews, improving blood flow. Again, that's more of a feature. So why does that matter? It reduces swelling, relieve leg cramp, accelerate muscle recovery for active individuals and athletes. We saw that in our reviews. So again, all of these benefits tie back to what we were seeing in reviews because that's the main use cases. So copy-wise, I would say in the above the fold, we're getting across a lot of the value of our product immediately, which is great. Now, next section here, we have the inventory stock. I don't want to play around too much with this. I mean, we could change the normal stock color to red just to have a little bit more urgency. I do like that. I think that's not too shabby. Now, in terms of these icons, that's the next step. So we have this list feature, which is order in timer. And our typical delivery days for most dropshipping products is about 10 days. So we're going to do that. And then we have free shipping. Now, I want to change free shipping because it's not really that big of a deal to me to a money back guarantee. So it's 90-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. That is a lot stronger. So we have these two icons right here of 90-day, no questions asked, and then our shipping times. Now, of course, we could have a third or fourth icon if we wanted to do something like made in USA, if we actually had that available, but any sort of value points you can add right there. Now, next, this is our actual description block, which personally, I'm not going to use. I don't need that. I'm going to move my description over into a multi-row, which if you don't know what a multi-row is, if you go to add section, we're going to scroll on down and there's so many sections. I just love this theme. It is so beautiful. So you can see here, we got tabs, we got mega section, but I do need a classic little multi-row, which would be this right here. Alrighty, so now that we have our multi-row, from here, we need to plan out what sections do we need to have to convince our target market that this is the fastest, easiest, most affordable solution to whatever pain point they have, because people don't buy products, they buy solutions. And we don't sell the steak, we sell the sizzle. We don't sell the flight, we sell the destination, the transformation, what your life will look like once you have our product. So I definitely think the multi-row is the best way we should have our description inside of, and we'll have some images that correspond with each one of those description blocks. But from there on out, how can we also add more value? A comparison table to other solutions, that could be one way we do it. An FAQ to handle objections, definitely. But I also could see potentially an objection of how does the product work? How do I use it? So I could see us adding a section which actually would allow us, I believe that one section, it was like a mega theme, something along those lines. Let's add that real quick. So yeah, this mega section right here, we are going to be adapting to make sure we have those check marks, because I think that would be a great way to do like a step 1, step 2, step 3 of how to use the product, so that way we handle that potential objection. So just to recap, the above the fold I think looks perfectly fine, but then when it comes into the body of our product page, I do believe we should have some social proof immediately with either video reviews or highlighted text reviews, then have our description which handles objections, talks about the value, then potentially a comparison table, the how it works section, Q&A, and then more reviews with the customer review section. Alrighty, so let's start working on the description. Now we don't need the caption at the top, and when it comes to these different sections, I typically in the first section like to call out the problem my target audience has and then aggravate it. Now for the headline part, I usually am going to mention the biggest benefit of what you can expect when you get this product. This is really why you're buying it. So after reading a bunch of reviews, a lot of people would say this helped them basically save costs on not needing a therapist or a masseuse. So what I like is the idea of this is your at-home personal masseuse for a fraction of the cost. So that was the headline I came up with. I think it's pretty solid. And then from here on out, the next sentences need to be about that problem. So we have to be relatable about how after a long work day, your legs feel like boulders, you're tired, you're sore. And here's the copy I came up with. So you just came home from another long day of working out and your legs feel like boulders. I'm trying to relate because these are the exact lines I read in reviews. People would say this. Now in reviews, people would say their legs felt like boulders, they were heavy, stuffy, they were sore, and that they tried a lot of different solutions like foam rollers, ice, heat, but it just provided temporary relief or just didn't do much at all. So I just said it doesn't actually make the pain go away, but thankfully, Product Intro with the VitaWrap, you can alleviate the main problem you have with this unique method that gives you this amazing benefit. Now, after you do that, the next section should be about the specific use cases, what that transformation will look like once you're using our product. So for me, I have recover faster, feel stronger, reclaim your life. That is the biggest thing that my target audience really wants. Because yeah, why does it matter that you recover faster? Well, that allows you to enjoy your life, reclaim your life, do the things that you want to do. That's the true biggest benefit from having this product. So as we can see right here, VitaWrap delivers deep compression. So again, I'm just doing our product has feature or does specific thing, and here's the benefit. It accelerates muscle recovery in under 30 minutes a day, because that was a big objection my target audience had. Do I have to use this for hours? No, you only have to do it for 30 minutes. And to make it even easier to apply, instead of you having to sit down and plug it into a wall, no, it's portable, it's wireless. You could literally be using this while you're driving, and it costs a fraction of the amount of expensive massages or therapists. Now, a few people did ask in the Amazon FAQ, does it have multiple heat settings? So here it has multiple settings allowing you to customize and find the perfect massage level for your body. Now here's our final section right here, and we're going to get rid of these button labels because we don't really need to do any call to actions or shop now buttons. However, I would say we are missing one final sentence in here where we could do a call to action of, so if you want benefit, so if you want to transform your life, if you want to feel 100% again, get yours before it's too late, or get yours before we sell out, because we could say something like, hey, VitaWrap has sold out 3 times, so if you want to transform your life, get yours today. So for that final sentence, we've helped over 5,000 customers transform their life and have sold out 4 times. So get your VitaWrap today while it's on sale or before it's too late. I think before it's too late is a little bit of a stronger urgency sentence, so we'll do that. Now you could argue transform your life is a little generic because you can say that about most products if we're being honest. So I might want to make that a little bit more specific to your legs specifically. So we've helped over 5,000 customers regain their leg health or feel brand new. So we'll do something a little light of just improve their leg health and have sold out 4 times. So get your VitaWrap before it's too late. Awesome. Now from here on out, I'd say this next section just needs to be a quick like how it works and then comparison table. I honestly think we don't need it because we have this line in our copy that talks about with other products you've tried, it doesn't really work. We could maybe double down on that. Who knows? So in my research, a few people were asking about how the product actually works. So I do want to do a quick step 1, step 2, step 3 in the next section. Now the comparison table, maybe we can have that, but we do have that line in our copy that talks about how foam rollers and all these other products don't really work. So I do think that gets the job done, but we can maybe double down on that. And then finally, the FAQ section. This is my bread and butter. This is where I handle, again, any other objection or question that I saw that was really common among the people that wanted to buy this product but didn't. So ChatGPT easily just did 3 easy steps on how the product works, and I copied over this to my description right here, and it's looking really good. And I added this list feature block. So instead of having just a text block, I did a list feature, which is how you get the giant check mark, and I just made this a 50 pixel for that. And then scrolling down for the frequently asked questions, I just moved over the ones from Amazon specifically because ChatGPT sometimes will have good questions, but typically the best thing to do is go to the question sections on Amazon listings and you will see directly what questions you should be answering. Alrighty, our product page is looking pretty schmexy, I'm not gonna lie. We have a lot of the key elements. So now I want to do some custom product page images. So I like to take a page out of the book from Acemen and Noro. These are the 2 biggest dropshipping problem solving brands out there that are easily doing over $500,000 a month. And their copy is to a T exactly what you should be doing. I mean, just look at it. It's very simple, but yes, they have the how it works section. They have very easy to read benefits about their product. They got video reviews, they got text reviews, they got everything that you need to have for selling a problem solving product. Now, when it comes to the product images, I love what Acemen does with this feel better of getting a desired result or get your money back. And then they have very simple, easy to understand graphics. So I want to do something similar. So I hopped onto Canva and I made this real quick. Now, how did I do this? All I did is I just looked up for the background, a marble white kind of cream background. So I personally prefer using the same background for all my custom product images. So I looked up cream background, and you can go through the different ones, see which one speaks to you personally, but this is how I do it. And I believe this one was just like a gradient background. Now, after that, I want to remove the background of my product image. So I had to actually upload a product image, which was, this one right here. So let's move it on down, and then we can click on background remover. Now you do need Canva Pro. It's like $12 a month, nothing too crazy. And we're going to increase the size. And then when it came to creating that headline, that's just adding a text block. And I believe this is the Now font. So you can either use Now or Poppins. Those are my two favorite fonts for doing custom product page images. Now with the money back guarantee badge, same thing, just go to elements and you'll be able to find it. And then the as seen in men's health, I just grabbed that from Google Images, and we can just paste that real quick. And this is a solid product image because it gets all the main things across of we have a guarantee, you can get your money back, and we also have some social proof. So now we just need to make some custom product images that call out the main benefits of our product and show a little bit of social proof. So for me personally, I don't have any creative bone in my body. I am artistically illiterate, so I like to use plug and play templates that I have available to me, both in my one-on-one coaching program. God, how many times do I have to plug it for you? And also some of these will be inside of my Discord as well. So with these, basically they all have a Canva link, which means you can edit them very, very simply. So this one right here from Javi, a great image ad. I can just remove the headline and change it with the one that applies to my product. And the same thing with the bullet point benefits, and the arrows are all from this exact image. Then we just slap on the men's health logo. And honestly, this took me a minute to do. Now, if you want access to a few of these custom plug and plays so you can create high converting product images, and also get access to other weekly PDFs, resources, and winning products that I will give to you on a silver platter, then I would recommend joining my Discord program, which is only $99 a month and comes with 2 weekly live calls, one with me where I'll answer your questions about ad accounts, review your websites, review your ads, and give you that direct one-on-one feedback, which is like having me as a one-on-one mentor. And then we also have a call with my boy Antonio where he does product research live in front of your eyes so you can see him find winning products so you can do that for yourself as well. Now, on top of all those goodies, we give you access to my top softwares that I use to find winning products like Jungle Scout, Manea, PPS, which all of those alone cost over $700 a month, but you get access to that for only $99 a month, along with my step-by-step 2024 updated dropshipping course that will teach you exactly how I find products, create my ads, create my websites, and of course, scale to $1,000 a day. Now, the link to that will be in the description down below. Now, if you're saying, Ethan, can you stop shamelessly promoting your Discord and your one-on-one program so that you can make money from me so you can buy your Porsche 911 and have your gold-digging Latino wife, then here's how you can create these product images for free. So if you hop on over to templates and look up product infographic on Canva, then they have tons of really solid templates where if you click on one, they have other recommended ones, and these are super solid, where you can just remove the product image and then put the one of yours. Now, obviously with this background, I'm not feeling the ocean one too much, but yeah, this marble background is super sick. And then we can just grab multiple ones. And let's say, for instance, I just like the arrows. Well, I can move the arrows from this one over to the next graphic here, and then of course have my text benefits. So there's so many different ways if you get creative to make these custom product images. Now I decided to cut the background from this image right here, and all I did was I added this little text block of a quick review, added these star elements, which is just, again, if you look up star under the elements tab in Canva, then you can grab these and then just make them align like that, and you are good to go. That is really all you need, because you have your main bullet point benefit call out image and then a social proof image along with that hero image too. Now, most people like to spend their free time looking at houses on Zillow or shopping on Amazon. But when you're locked in, when you're in the dialed in factory with eDog, then you know I'm going to be spending my time grinding sections.store, looking at all of the amazing sections that I can be adding to my product page, because I absolutely nerd out on this stuff. Now, we need to add some social proof to our product page, which in this testimonial section, there are so many great ones what we can add, but I'm going to do the video grid social media because I truly believe for this product, it does require some video reviews to be added so that people really believe that this product works. So this only is going to cost me $9, and I'm going to buy it, add it to my theme, and then from here, we're going to have to download some videos from Amazon, because on the Amazon listing for the main competitor, there are tons of really good reviews like this one right here. Now, you may be wondering, how do I actually download these Amazon videos? Because that's very difficult. Well, for me, I use a tool called Z-Drop. I believe it's about $15 a month, as you can see, Z-Drop tool. And what it allows you to do, as you can see right here, click download the full video, and it makes it so easy to download these, which shouldn't necessarily be so difficult, but Amazon makes it very difficult if you try to do it any other way. So I'm going to grab a transparent version of my logo, and we're going to hop into CapCut after I downloaded a few of these videos. Now, realistically, I'm going to need about 4 really solid video reviews, and when I do have these, I usually am going to cut them up and try to keep them to under a minute. Now, typically under 30 seconds is really where you want to aim, because most people are going to be on your website for about a minute to 2 minutes max, so you're going to lose attention if these reviews are too long. So really, I just want to get those golden nuggets from this video. So we're going to chop it up a little bit, and then for the aspect ratio, I usually am going to do 1 by 1 with these reviews. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in. So we're going to crop it on down. So from free, we're going to do 1 by 1 and probably have to move it up. So it's not going to look the best in the world, but we're going to do that. We're also going to add our logo. So let's do that in the top right corner or the top left, totally up to you. But for now, we're going to add that. We're going to make it a little smaller, and that looks pretty good. So now let's watch this real quick and see if we can do a little bit of cutting to get right to the point as to those juicy benefits that really are going to make our target customers want to buy.
All right, so let's talk about this awesome leg massager here. It is cordless and rechargeable.
All right, so she immediately mentions it's cordless and rechargeable, which is a great benefit. So I'm going to start the video straight with that opening benefit. All right, so after watching it, there was a little bit of a lull in the middle. So she first explains the different heating modes, which I want to keep that part because that's really, really key information. So I'm just going to show you real quick what I mean.
And then it has 3 massage modes: soothe, knead, and lift.
Awesome.
And then this button gets it started.
Cool. Now right there, I think we can cut at get started. And then she's just kind of explaining that it's Velcro, which honestly, it's just a feature, so who cares? So let's see at the end what she does.
Heat function going. It takes a couple minutes to heat up.
Let's see.
And it is just fantastic.
So she says, it is just fantastic. So let's restart the video with it's just fantastic.
It is just fantastic, especially with the heat function going. It takes a couple minutes to heat up. Very nice.
Awesome. So I'm going to make sure that we make this regular speed, but that totally works. In fact, in total, this video is about 30 seconds. That's perfect. She mentioned multiple benefits. She mentions how it works. It's a high quality video. So these are the types of reviews that I'm going to move over to our product page. Now, I'm also going to add a new section for rich text, and this is where we're going to drop in our money back guarantee. So again, we're handling some more key objections because we trust our product so much that if you don't like it for whatever reason, you can get a refund within 90 days, which is a very compelling offer. So I'm just going to add this text right here, and I like to tie this guarantee back to my main benefit. Most people will just do a generic money back guarantee that says, hey, we love our product, we know you're going to love it, but tie it to the main benefit. So in my case, getting the relief you need. If you do not notice noticeable relief from leg pain and discomfort within 90 days, simply return it and you will get a refund, no questions asked. Tie it to that major benefit and you are going to notice a dramatic increase in your conversion rate. So we got our frequently asked questions looking really good, our 90-day money back guarantee, and I've moved over some of the gifts of my product here, which are pretty decent. They're not bad. And then the custom product images we have also added right here. So we are looking really, really solid. And then I made 4 reviews. Now, when it comes to this section, so I'll just show you real quick what I did for the customization. So for each one, you just add the video inside of Shopify, add a little bit of a text blurb, and then for icon type, I just make it none. Now for the headline, I did real customers, real relief. So I tied it back to the benefit, but I also do something like loved and trusted by thousands of happy customers or thousands of athletes, whatever the specific target audience is. Now I did pop-ins for the heading. And then when it comes to the margins, by default, the margins are a lot, which means there's just a lot of space on the top and a lot of space at the bottom. So I did minimize that. If I scroll on down, you see padding. This is where, yeah. So I just lowered this padding to 40 pixels. And then when it comes to the colors, yeah, you can play around if you don't like the yellow. I might change that to, yeah, a black play button, but overall, I think the default settings are also pretty nice. Now for video size, I did medium on desktop, and then for mobile, I just had them adapt to the video size, which is a 1:1 aspect ratio. Now for the next form of social proof, I'm going to grab the link to my Amazon and I'm going to go to LAI and start importing reviews. So we're going to just do select our product. And then after we select our product, we're going to drop over our link. And usually for quantity, I like to do around 50 and then only reviews with photos. Now, obviously, if you don't have too many reviews of photos, you might have to check that off so you can just get some more text reviews. But we're going to click on import and start customizing a few of these. Alrighty, so we got some reviews right here. So usually the first order of business is for ratings. Anything that has a 1, 2, or 3 star, I'm automatically just gonna select all and make sure that they are hidden so no one can see that. And I usually like to have a mix of 4 and 5 star reviews to make it believable. So sorting by our 4 and 5 star reviews, I have edited a few of them, but basically what I like to do in my testimonial section is focus on quality over quantity. 8 amazing reviews always is going to beat 100 5-star reviews that are not very detailed and are one sentence. Oh, the product arrived fast. Oh, the product worked. You want to be detailed. So that's why I love importing reviews from Amazon, because they usually are very detailed and you don't have to do too much editing. But really the main things I want to handle is any objections that my target market has. So for this product, the main objections was, does the heat actually make a difference? Is it adjustable sizing in case my leg is a little bit too big? And then there was other things like, does the product actually work? So I want to handle all those key objections with the copy here. Make sure it serves a purpose. And then other common objections that you want to handle is that, oh, this product is very affordable, that it has fast fast shipping, and then mention the name of the product in a few of the reviews so they know that these are legitimate and are for your product instead of just random scraped reviews from the internet. So just to take a look at my reviews right here, I'm only showing 5, but these are super high quality, and typically someone may click load more, but most people are only going to read about 8 to 10 reviews, and they're going to be sold just based on that. So just looking at one, this is amazing. They work fantastically. The heat feels fantastic. So I handled that objection. I actually added that line in there, and I noticed a huge difference after using it for only a few days. So the product actually works. Now the next review, I love them. I work out hard. So again, calling out the target audience, and only 10 minutes a day. I cannot believe how good my calves feel. I didn't even have to edit this one. This one was already just like that. And then of course, all these other ones handle the objection of sizing, of the heat actually making a difference, and that the massage you can really feel. Ladies and gentlemen, this product page looks gorgeous. I mean, we have amazing social proof that backs up the claims. We have a description that calls out the problems and mentions the use cases, the exact value you're going to get, how it works to handle those objections, a frequently asked questions to handle more objections, risk reversal with the money back guarantee, amazing detailed reviews, not just your average AliExpress, oh, the product arrived fast reviews. These are super detailed. So now at this point, I need to make sure my product page loads fast, and we're going to test this using our boy Google PageSpeed Insights. So while that's going on, I want to make sure with Flash that we're starting to use it and making sure we're improving our speed score. So as you can see right here, the app is enabled, which is good. Now I want to optimize all of my images so that we just click on these so that the loading speed again is going to be much quicker. So just clicking on select all and then optimize will be good to go there. And you can already see the loading speed improvement. It makes a huge difference when you use an app like this to compress those images. But let's take a look. So right now, 6.7 seconds. Yes, that is going to be an issue. Although the design is beautiful, if it takes too long to load, there's going to be a drop off. On desktop, we're chilling, but on mobile, yes, we need to compress those images and we need to start lazy loading things. So this is why this is a must do step. Now, typically I'm going to use Ka-ching bundles when I want to do a volume discount, but for this product, the listing already came with 1 for 1 massager and then 2 for 2 massagers. So what I did is I just set the price point in Shopify for $49 for 1, $84 for 2. So we're going to be set to go there. Now we need to make a duplicate version of this product page, which we will set as active, where we can do our BOGO offer that we are going to split test. So yes, we got the new version here. Typically what I'm going to do is just add another word to the title. So we can do leg air or leg heat compression massager. So let's click on save. And then from here, since we are doing a BOGO deal, I'm going to get rid of 2 massagers. So we're going to get rid of that, delete the variant. And what we're going to do is do the price point of starting at $99.99. So once we do that, click on save, and then we have Bundle Bear loaded up right here. So we're going to create an offer. We are going to do a bundle, select our product, which is the new version. So the heat compression, there she is. And then for the second product, we're going to do the heat compression massager again. Then we're going to click on free gift for product number 2. And then for the title, we are going to do BOGO deal expires at midnight. We'll click on save, and then we have to make sure that Bundle Bear is actually active and enabled on our theme so that it shows up for that specific product page. So let's click on customize. We're going to go to app embeds, and then there she is, Bundle Bear right there. Click on save. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to go to the final step, which is setting up A/B convert, which you should all be doing when you're testing a product. You should be split testing offers immediately. So all you have to do, click on create new test, go to URL redirect, and then you're going to choose one of your product pages to be the default URL. So we're going to use this as our original product page, which we're going to send all of our traffic to from our ads. And then what A/B convert is going to do is it's going to split test and redirect 50% to this current product page and then 50% to the new one that has the Bundle Bear BOGO offer. So we're going to grab this URL. And as we do that, let's go back to A/B convert. We're going to click on paste. Now it's saying it's invalid. It's totally fine. So we're going to paste it again right here. Good to go. And then we have to do the same thing for the second version of our product page. So let's look up the heat compression massager and let's make sure Bundle Bear is actually showing up properly, which right now it's not. So let's just double check on that. So now that we have Bundle Bear enabled on our theme, what we have to do is go to apps, and then we're going to do Bundle Bear offer, and we're going to drag it on up right under the variant picker. So it should show up for the version of our product page that actually has a Bundle Bear offer. Now for the other one, which doesn't, it's just not going to show up, which as you can see right here, it's not showing up. But if we refresh on the heat one, there she is right there. Now I may have to create a new template so that I can remove this amount option because I don't want to have that on both versions. So we'll do that a little bit later. But when it comes to doing our split test with A/B convert, it's going to be very, very simple. So all we have to do is grab the URL from both product pages, drop them in here, and I'll just show you real quick how that all works by setting up this URL redirect test. So you're going to grab a snippet of your URL, which is usually after the domain. So from here, it's going to be /products, everything from here, we're going to grab on by, and we're going to do our control group, which has the original version. And then we're going to do the same thing for the second version. Make sure you have two different versions that you're grabbing from. And then we are going to paste that version right here. So you can see in the URLs, they are different. Now we have to make sure that the test URL is the one that all of our ads and all of our traffic is initially going on. So that's the one above here. This is the trigger URL. So for me, I'm going to grab the control group variant A. I'm going to paste that right here. Now I know it's saying red, but it's totally fine. And then from here, I'm going to do 50% of traffic going to the original version, 50% going to the secondary version. And then I just have to make sure that the URL, this one right here, is where all of my Facebook ads, TikTok ads are directed to originally go, because then A/B convert will send 50% to the original, 50% to the second, and bada bing, bada boom. That is exactly how you build a branded 6-figure product page template, split test multiple offers, and give yourself the best chance to make a product a winner.